All right. Well, welcome to Tailor Made, a podcast where tailors judge other tailors. My name's Randy Taylor. I am the eldest child in this family, though I'm an adult.
I am Josh Taylor. I am the third of the siblings.
I am Hannah Cole Taylor, and I am the fourth. Casper.
And I'm Luke Taylor, and I'm tied for last.
All right. Let's do a little check-in here. Luke, what's new with you?
I started learning how to crochet.
Oh,
Nice.
what are you crocheting?
I've so far made a scarf. I made a little cat plushie, but it wasn't very good. And today I made a pair of mittens.
Wow, you're really getting into it.
I'm doing it's mainly finger crochet. I tried doing it with a needle and I couldn't. So I got some real big yarn, and I've just been doing it with my hands, and that has been working a lot better.
Can you work your way up to needle? Is that the idea? Or are you forever not a needler?
That's the goal, but I think that if it doesn't work out like that, I'll still be fine. I mean, I can make mittens and scarves, so I'm good for Christmas. I'm gonna go off on Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna be so cozy. All right, well, that's enough out of you, Luke. Hannah, what's new with you?
It's been an eventful week for me. It was my birthday week, so I turned 24. Very exciting. Also, my cats got tapeworm.
Oh god.
Oh,
Did you find out because they came out its butt?
Yes, I did.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, and I didn't find out because my roommates found it all over the living room and their bedrooms.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Nyla had that happen, and we
Yeah.
saw the worm come out. It said hello to us, waved hello to us
So
out of
gross.
its front door.
this is gonna be a good listen.
Hopped right on the bed.
This is gonna be the one that puts us on the map, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, Luke.
Which is why you will hear my cats during this one, because they are sequestered in my room with me. They are banished from the rest of the apartment. It's mostly cleared up now, thankfully. I did sleep on the couch for a couple days this week while it was first clearing up because I didn't want to sleep with tapeworms.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yes, but they are gone now, and
Good.
we can cuddle again, but we're still giving it a couple more days because my roommates were really freaked out by it, so they want to give it an extra day so they can leave the room tomorrow.
From experience, it's a very upsetting thing to have happen.
Yeah.
Yes. We deep cleaned the entire apartment together when we first found it. So, yes.
Is it a new kitten?
No, this is Casper and Pluto. These are my cats that I've had for a while. It's in my last apartment, I had a roommate that her cat had fleas, and I was treating my cats and treating the floors and everything, but she wouldn't treat her carpets in her room. And because the whole thing was carpeted, the fleas would just leave her room again. And then they would be exposed to fleas, so they probably got it from eating a flea in the last place.
Yeah. Because I just know that kittens often, puppies, I should say, often get it, and they get it from their parent.
Yeah, no, this was Casper, who is 10 years old, so she definitely did not get it from a parent.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's very upsetting.
Yes, but it was extremely upsetting when it first happened, but thankfully everybody's okay, and they're all recovered. They just want to get out of this room.
But all right. Well, okay, that's enough out of you then. Josh, I believe you're next.
I've been doing a lot of painting actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've had a couple of hobby projects where I needed, some artwork done, and rather than just find it online or ask someone else to do it, I was like, I'll just do it myself. And I'm not great at it, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing some painting.
Nice.
How about you, Randy? What have you been up to lately?
Yeah, that's enough out of you. What have I been up to? Not much. Does that make for good podcasting?
Quality content.
We hosted a birthday party for our sister and my wife, who are different people. There's two people involved in that birthday party.
That's good that you clarified that. Yeah.
I just want to make sure if this is going out to the ether that it's clarified and nobody has a misunderstanding. So that was fun, Other than that, just raising a person and I don't know, going to work, eating food, sleeping, stuff like that, things of this nature. Taylor things tailors are known for.
Every tailor I've met, they've eaten, they've slept.
I am under the impression most tailors have done both these things from the research I've done.
Yeah, same. I'm finding the exact same thing. I can confirm
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's like a consistent through line. It's the last name and the eating of food and the sleeping. All right. Well, I forgot that I was supposed to do segues. All right, that's enough out of me. Next, what we're gonna do is, oh hell yeah, George Kirby. Next, what we're gonna do is, you're editing this, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Oh, I just saw this dude punch this other dude in celebration, and the guy looked hurt. Are you watching his game? That was hilarious.
I don't think you should add this. No, this is good.
No, for real. You just like socked him in the arm and we're like, yeah. Another dude was like, ow. Anyway, segue. Josh is going to tell us about some great tailor because I'm under the impression he's the only one that's done the research.
That is correct. Thus far, I'm the only one that has done research in tailors. I will allow anyone else to take on that helm if they see fit. But for now, it's me. It's me doing it. The historic tailor we've got today is a woman by the name of Annie Edson Taylor.
Ooh.
Anybody hear about Annie before?
Can't say that I have.
Is it going to be really embarrassing that we don't know who this is?
Probably not. I
Okay.
will admit I did not know who she was, but I definitely heard about what she did.
Okay. But she's not like a suffragist or like an abolitionist or someone that's going to
No.
make us sound like ignorant if we don't know who she is.
Anybody want to wager a guess based on the name when she might have been born?
1880.
1880.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for like 1915.
I'm gonna go 1879.
Anybody want to have a guess what she is famous for? It's
Ooh.
ruled out suffragette.
Okay.
I'm gonna say criminal of some sort.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I'm going to say dentures.
Dentures. Okay.
Yeah.
Ran a factory. Ran a really good factory.
You got to tell us the factory, Luke. Come on. Get into the details.
Responsible for the Triangle Fire factory.
Smog factory, like one of the ones from Captain Planet.
A smog factory? I mean, even if he's right, I don't want to give him this, Josh. I'm going to be honest.
Do you think that they were probably a bad tailor then with their smog factory?
I mean, they might have kept it green. I don't know.
Is there big money in smog? They're just like, why is no one buying our pollutants?
Annie Edson was born October 24th of 1838. So a little bit before.
Damn. Luke, your wager was
I
good.
made the right call.
She was not yet a tailor when she was born. She was Annie Edson, born in Auburn, New York.
Oh, Edson wasn't her middle name?
It was not her middle name, it was her maiden name.
Wait, did she double barrel it? She was a hyphenated last name?
No, it's just apparently something they did was they just moved their last name to their middle name.
Okay.
I've heard of people doing that before.
Just a quick note from the editing room floor. We are all idiots and collectively forgot that our own sister changed her name to move her last name Taylor to be her middle name. Anyways, back to us being stupid.
Interesting. Is that what she's famous for?
For her name.
No, for moving her last name. Was she the first to do that?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Was she the last to do it?
Great question, Hannah. Was she?
No. I
Okay.
mean, almost certainly not.
Okay. Okay. All right, things are cooking.
So Annie was raised in a fairly wealthy family thanks to her father's flour mill, which allowed Annie and her mother and either 7 or 10 of her siblings, because I found different accounts on how many siblings she had, to allow them to continue living a very comfortable life after her father died when she was only 12.
That seems like a strange thing to have differing reports on.
I mean, it may have fluctuated.
I guess.
My guess is the sources I was looking at, one of them named the number of siblings she had when she was born, and the other one named the total number of siblings she had by the time her father passed away.
I feel like it also could be like amount of siblings that survived till adulthood. Like if some siblings like died in like early childhood, they might have less reported on them.
True.
Maybe 3 of the siblings just really weren't interesting, so they just were like,
Like, don't even want to mention them.
they're like, there was at least 7. I'm not going to keep looking into this. I think we've all been there before. We start a project and we're like, I've made a mistake. I don't care about this.
At 17, Annie went to seminary in Charlottesville, New York, studying to become a teacher.
Okay.
It was there that she met David Taylor, who she, of course, married within a year,
Of course.
becoming Annie Taylor. It was a marriage that Annie would later say she regretted.
Oh, no.
So this is the Taylor that wish she never became a Taylor.
Oh, no. That's kind of a rough one.
She did keep the Taylor name through the rest of her life, though, so that is something.
So she enjoyed being a tailor, just not being
Right.
with a tailor.
And in a way, thankfully, she was not married to David for very long.
Oh, good.
8 years after they were married, David died in the American Civil War.
Damn.
Fighting for who?
That's a good question that I tried to find an answer for. I could find out neither how he died or for which side he was fighting for when he died.
Where'd they live?
Well, they were both from New York, so it's pretty safe to assume that they fought that he fought for the Union.
Okay.
Now a 25-year-old widow, Annie began to travel basically immediately. She first moved to San Antonio, Texas, where one of her school friends lived, and took a teaching position there. But she was apparently dissatisfied with being stationary while teaching, so she returned to New York, where she enrolled into a dance school to become a dance instructor. Once she was trained as an instructor, she ended up traveling all over and gathered some really interesting stories along the way. In Chattanooga, Tennessee, she survived a house fire. In South Carolina, she survived an earthquake. A stagecoach that she was riding in rural Texas was waylaid by robbers.
What?
When they put a gun to her head, she refused to give them any of the $800 that she had hidden in her dress, and said to them, "Blow away. I would as soon be without my brains as without money."
Damn.
And they were like, good day, and left?
I guess so. I guess they were like, she's not going to give us any money. I guess we're going to go now.
I've never heard of someone shucksing in that situation. It's very odd. Good for her. Good for you, Annie.
They're like, you know what? Game recognize game. Real recognize real.
She was like, no, you give me your money.
$800 back then. That must have been like a lot, right?
Yeah, she was like a walking bank.
She just had it in her dress with her.
I mean, she grew up in a wealthy family.
Oh, yeah, you did
Her
say
dad
I
had
forgot
a
about
really successful flour mill. Apparently, those were very successful back then.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's made out of flour.
Yeah.
Her and her family had a really big inheritance from that, so that was all of her money at the time.
I was gonna say Chattanooga, Tennessee is one of the best places, one of the best place names for an event to happen.
True.
If something happened to me in Chattanooga, Tennessee, I would not shut up about it. Just because I get to say Chattanooga, Tennessee every time.
So after about 30 years of nomadic teaching lifestyle, 60-year-old Annie finally settled in Bay City, Michigan.
How old is she?
She's 60.
So prime denture age.
Yeah, prime denture age. He was correct.
All right, I'm just saying this is starting to add up.
So it's here that she ran her own charm school where she would teach children proper manners, etiquette, and how to waltz. Bay City apparently had plenty of rich kids due to a booming logging industry. The industries of this time that were like hugely successful are baffling to me. But anyways, she quickly had over 100 students enroll after opening her new school.
Damn, people really wanted to waltz.
Yeah, and if only that amount of business had kept up, that might be the end of Annie's stories. Instead, her class sizes dwindled after only about 2 years because her students learned what they needed to learn, aged out, and she didn't have any new students enrolling.
That sounds like her charm school was not very good,
Could be.
right?
Actually,
you
that's a
start
good
off
point.
hot and then you lose business in 2 years.
Yeah, like everyone loves the concept, but
Yeah.
she's just not good at it.
Maybe people didn't want to waltz. They're like, could you like actually teach me something useful? She's like, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
So in 1900, Annie briefly taught music in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, before returning to Bay City after only a few months. and then immediately traveled again to San Antonio, where her and a friend, likely the same one that brought her out to San Antonio 35 years earlier, they headed to Mexico City to find work. That didn't work out, and she came right back to Bay City.
Man, she's just moving around a lot. She's 60 now?
She's doing a whole lot of stuff, and I'm still trying to figure out where we're going.
Yeah, she's running out of time. No offense. It's the 1900s. She's 60. Why do I know about this person?
Compared to our last episode where it was like he was running around, but he had purpose from like the age of 17. This lady's like, and you know what? She's burning the candle down to the end of the wick before she
Just like-
finds her purpose.
Well, I've got a quote from Annie from around this time. She wrote, "For a woman who had had money all her life and been used to refined surroundings and the society of cultured people, it is horrible to be poor."
I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think she really needed to like qualify it. She could have just said it's horrible being poor.
Right? Yeah.
Right?
He's like, the poor
That's
love
not
being
wants
poor,
to
but
be
me,
poor.
a classy woman.
So much worse when you have had all of this wealth first.
Why do we have this quote? So is she famous at this point, or was she just saying this and she just like
Oh no.
okay, so she just held on to that, she just remembered that she said that. Okay.
At this time in her life, she'd been living off a combination of her own small savings from her father's inheritance and money that relatives had been sending her every month, which she began to see was more and more begrudgingly given. And then, this is where our story truly begins.
Okay.
In July of 1901, Annie read a news article about the Pan Am Expo happening in Buffalo, in which they describe Niagara Falls as this major attraction to anyone that's attending the expo. Quick aside, can anybody spell Niagara for me?
Yeah.
Niagra.
That's what I thought. There's a secret A in there. A secret
Wait.
Man.
sneaky A.
Yeah, it's Niagara, right?
Niagara.
Niagara.
Yeah.
Did she do anything with barrels?
Yes!
I was getting barrel vibes too.
I see.
I think I see what's going on.
This explains it. This does explain it.
Annie claims she immediately had the thought, reading about this Pan Am Expo, that she should go over the falls in a barrel.
Of course. The first thought.
All right, I don't want to be morbid, but is this someone whose life just didn't work out? She was going to run out of money, and she's like, all right, I'm going off in a barrel, and this either ends two ways. Either everybody's super thrilled and they give me money, or I put an end to it.
How old was she at this point?
Like 70.
Yeah, she's lived a good life.
She's 62, and you kind of nailed it, Randy. That's pretty much what she says later on.
Oh, okay. Well, what can I say? I'm a real empathetic person who can just really put myself in the shoes of another person.
So Annie wasted no time. She got a local cooperage company to assist her in building a barrel that she designed herself.
How did she do that? This old lady comes in and goes like, "Hey, can you make me a barrel? I'd like to go over the Niagara Falls." And you're like, "Yup, we've been looking for some advertising opportunities."
I mean, she had money. She was very adamant and convincing that she could do this and that her plan was sound.
All right.
She designed the barrel herself, and she also hired a local carnival promoter to make sure plenty of people knew that she was going to do it.
Well, yeah, get a Barker.
She didn't do any stunts or anything before this, right?
Oh, no.
No, she went in fresh, Luke.
Amazing.
Oh, maybe they were doing egg drops though. She could have been real good at egg drops in school. And been like, I know the physics. We're gonna fill it with marshmallows.
There cannot be that many layers of separation between egg and person. I got this.
Once again, you are so very close, Randy.
Maybe I'm her reincarnated or something.
That's so true.
Throughout all of this, she's telling everyone she's 42 years old.
And they're buying it?
Why?
Well, so she believed, and it turns out correctly, that no one would have bought that a frail 62-year-old woman would be capable of going over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? And I didn't believe it either.
I guess she probably was a less rough 60-year-old than other 60-year-olds if she grew up with like silver spoons and whatnot.
Yeah.
Maybe they were like, God, your voice sounds a little old, but I mean,
She's got that vim and vigor. October of 1901, Annie did an interview before her fall. When asked why she would do such a thing, she responded, "I might as well be dead as to remain in my present condition." The present condition being one of the poors.
yeah, which she said she was particularly not fond of, unlike other poor people who loved it.
So she clarifies in this interview that she was not suicidal and had the utmost confidence in the design and construction of the barrel, but it certainly seems that she was perfectly content with the possibility that she would not survive.
She's not suicidal, but like if you're gonna give the option of dying or being poor, like that's where you're gonna lean.
This is how much I hate being poor. Unlike you guys who love it. I just want to reiterate that.
October 20th, 1901, a newspaper reported that Annie's barrel was sent over the falls as a test, with a cat inside.
Not cool, Annie.
According to the news report from 125 years ago, the cat sprung out of the barrel unharmed when it was opened at the bottom of the falls. But I personally would take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did he land on his feet?
Within the barrel? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Such a good
The real
question.
Schrodinger's cat situation.
Yeah.
Don't open the barrel. It survived, all right?
4 days after the cat, on October 24th, which is also Annie's birthday, she and her barrel are rowed to the launch point, a small island about a mile upstream of Niagara Falls. She waited for the men who rowed her there to turn away as she crawled into the barrel, because of course she's a lady after all.
Mhm.
Strapped herself in, it was like straps to keep her in place, and packed the barrel tight with pillows, the sleeping marshmallow.
Mhm.
Right, yeah.
An adult's marshmallow.
And then the barrel was sealed and nailed shut. 33 minutes later, the barrel shot out over the edge of the falls and landed 187 feet below.
187 feet.
The fact she was sealed in there for 33 minutes before the actual fall, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They kick her towards the falls a full mile away, so she's just got to let the stream carry her.
Imagine the build up to that. Just like being inside of that barrel, just being like, well, in an indeterminate amount of time, I'm gonna maybe fall to my death.
Imagine if like 3 minutes in she just changed her mind, but like
There's nothing you can do at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Exactly. That's so much time to risk starting a panic attack while in a barrel with pillows.
This was another 17 minutes later before the barrel was recovered and opened. And amazingly, Annie survived with no more than a 3-inch long cut behind her ear, although she was certainly very shook up and described as being in like complete and total shock upon being pulled out of the barrel.
I mean, what year is this? Like 19 something? She was probably concussed.
Oh, super concussed. I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
She lost consciousness for a moment.
Oh, did she? Yeah. Holy moly.
Oh my god.
She spends some time, several days to some weeks, recovering in hospital. She said after the fact, "If it was with my dying breath, I would caution anyone against attempting the feat. I would sooner walk up to the mouth of a cannon, knowing it was going to blow me to pieces, than make another trip over the fall."
okay, so I think I was right on I think she did change her mind 3 minutes in. That's my guess.
Yeah.
She's like, should have went with Cannon. Right over the edge.
For a short time after that, Annie tried unsuccessfully to earn any kind of money. Speaking about her experience, excited crowds would buy tickets to see the amazing adventurous woman of 42 who braved the falls in just a wooden barrel, and they would be met with a frail grandma over 60.
I think she made a mistake. Just like her dance school, she should have said she was 60. That is a more crazy.
I think that's like so much. Yeah, no, that's so much more like crazy to be
Yeah.
doing it at 60.
Yeah,
Also,
the people just think they're getting ripped off and this old lady's lying instead of being like, I
Exactly.
can't believe this old lady went over a waterfall.
Exactly why I didn't understand the logic of just lie, because it's like I just don't understand why lie in the first place.
Well, to get the funding, I guess. But then once you're in the barrel, like, be like, I'm 60, by the way.
not to mention, did she not like she did this during an expo? Was she not monetizing people watching her do it?
They probably went to the expo.
She didn't monetize the watching of it. It was all the talking about the experience after that she tried to
What was the
monetize.
point of her doing it during the expo? I thought that was the whole point. I thought we were building up to like she's doing it during the expo, so plenty of people will be there and she'll make money on. No, she just happened to do it during this expo, and then she's like, "And now I'm gonna do a TED talk about it, and you should give me
That I
money
think
for
back in the day, walking around and telling people about something cool you did was like a really lucrative thing to do. I think people were really bored back then.
that."
No, I
That's
like
fair.
seriously. I think people would be like, yeah. I think there's people that like rode rivers for like miles, and then they would just be like, yeah, 20 years ago I did this thing, and I'm still giving talks, and that's my job now.
I mean, I think that was pretty lucrative up till fairly recently. I remember getting Ripley's Believe It or Not at book fairs when I was younger. So like, and that's pretty much all those books were, is just like this for 100 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But to
fair.
your point, yeah, I don't know why she did it against a competing event if she wasn't trying to siphon off some viewership.
The expo, I believe, was summer of 1901. So it was July of 1901 that it's in the papers about the expo. It's not till
Oh,
October that she does the
Oh,
fall.
so maybe she was just trying to get a bunch of people around to be like, hey, heads up, this lady's gonna go off that falls in a couple months. So tell your friends.
It was not long before the crowd simply stopped showing up. At some point, her promoter and manager, Frank Russell, just straight up ran away with her barrel, and Annie had to use most of her remaining savings to hire a private detective to find it. Eventually, she tracked it down in Chicago.
What does she need the barrel for?
for her TED Talks,
Right,
Randy.
No, but I'm
Exactly,
just saying,
yeah.
it sounds like she is just horribly boring. She can't talk about going over the thing unless people can look at a barrel because the barrel's the bigger star. She had a dance class that people attended for a year and then were like, I can't do it anymore.
She also just doesn't seem like the wisest person. She had this fortune from her father having this flour mill, spends all of it, and then is like, how the fuck am I gonna make money now? I guess I'll throw myself off a cliff.
Maybe that wasn't her first traumatic head injury.
I'm surprised. I would have thought someone who just went off Niagara Falls in a barrel because they were bored would be a real genius, a real intellectual.
You'd think.
Yeah, it just doesn't fit, you know?
Something's fishy about this story.
Hmm.
She try
Something's
and go
off.
over any other natural
Figure out what it
wonders.
is.
She gets her barrel back in Chicago and finds a new manager, William Banks, to help her, continue what she was doing with Frank and make money talking about her experience. But it wasn't too long after that before Banks saw the same negative response to Annie and had the exact same idea as Russell. He also ran off with the barrel.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is the barrel the star? I don't understand.
The
Well-
barrel's more impressive than she
Yeah.
is.
I think she just kind of sucks.
I'm just saying, I think all of this would have been avoided if she just said that she was 60. All of this
Yeah.
would have been avoided if she just didn't
Yep.
lie about her age.
Or she had a less charismatic barrel.
True. True. That's also true.
I wonder if the managers were considering like selling the barrel to like a museum. But even then, it's like, come on, Annie. You think, why are they taking your barrel? And what could you do with the barrel?
Well, so what William did, Mr. Banks, is he had his much younger wife pretend to be Annie, since Annie was saying she was 42 anyways.
Oh my
Annie. This is a rookie mistake.
So Annie apparently is eventually able to get them to stop pretending to be her, but they just completely disappear with the barrel. It's the last time anybody sees it is with
The
William
barrel's still
Banks.
missing?
It's still missing to this day.
Oh no.
I mean, all right, let's be real. Would anybody know that it was that barrel if they were looking at the barrel right now? Or would they say, like, oh,
I'm
look,
sure it was
there's
a
a
pretty
barrel?
big barrel.
It was a very big barrel. Yes, I think you would know it if you saw it. It's like 6 feet tall, and
Okay.
the insides have, like, I'm sure the fixtures for strapping someone into it.
Someone out there has just a 6-foot tall barrel, and they're just keeping that shit to themselves.
I'll send some images to the chat here.
For this audio podcast.
Well, for you
Right.
guys to see.
Think of a barrel. It's bigger.
No, think of it really big. Okay, yeah, that's a big barrel. And it says Annie on it.
Oh, okay. Well, that would help.
Okay. Yeah.
What a barrel.
I love that it says Annie Edson Taylor, heroine of the Horseshoe Falls. Like she saved the day by throwing herself off
Right,
of a
yeah.
waterfall. Also, were the Niagara Falls called the Horseshoe Falls back then?
There's 3 different falls that are all part of Niagara Falls, and Horseshoe Falls is the
Oh.
tallest of them.
Oh, I see. I see. Thank God the tallest one was the one that goes with the word heroin.
Man, that'd be really good advertising if like anyone knew that generally.
Yeah.
I think you probably should have just said Niagara Falls, Annie. I gotta be real.
Yeah, Annie just doesn't seem like she was a very good businesswoman. She did not make some very smart decisions. She seemed like she was just a rich girl that thought that being rich would just keep happening to her.
It's annoying because I think she like got so close to literally. I know I said this like 40 times. If she just didn't lie about her age, I think the whole thing would have worked out.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just is a better story.
Yeah, it would have been a much better story. Annie, what a fool you were. I want to know who this small child next to this barrel was.
I think it's just a random kid.
Like, this is
Is
just
there- is
some
that a
random
cat on
kid
it?
posing with this.
Yeah.
Stand next to that barrel for scale.
Annie spent her final years attempting to make money through a variety of means, posing for photographs of tourists at her souvenir stand, trading on the New York Stock Exchange, talking about taking a second plunge in 1906, attempting to write a novel, even reconstructing her 1901 plunge on film, but it was never released. And she worked as a clairvoyant and provided magnetic therapeutic treatments to locals in the Niagara area.
I'm sorry, she became a clairvoyant.
Yes.
Like, man,
Mhm.
this shit's not working. I guess I'll be a scammer now.
She was just trying to make money the easiest way possible.
No,
Did she think about maybe milling flour?
seriously.
It seemed like that was a pretty good business that other people had success with.
Or logs. Components, those were a big product back in the day.
In February 23rd of 1921, Annie Taylor entered the Niagara County Infirmary in Lockport, New York, claiming her age to be 57.
But
She died 2 months later at age 82.
I think that she probably had what a lot of rich people still to this day have, and that's a not being able to accept how old you are. I feel like her saying how young she was less so even like, oh, they're not gonna come and see me if they know that I'm 60. It was the people can't know I'm 60. No, I am 40 years old.
Yeah, so that's Annie Edson Taylor.
I think she's more of an Edson.
We don't claim
I
that.
don't.
We don't-
I'm not bringing her in group. I don't know.
Yeah.
She
No,
threw a
like-
cat off a waterfall.
That
That's
was-
kind of messed up.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, is that what the cat in the photo is?
I don't think it's the same cat.
Imagine. Oh my god.
I hope not. That cat should not be hanging out with her.
Yeah, no,
That cat needs to find new friends.
that's a bad crowd, cat.
They're gonna take you down with them, literally.
That was probably the most boring, interesting person I've ever heard about.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Was Annie a good Taylor?
No.
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 I think, honestly, I kind of want to hear about David now. I think he probably earned
Yeah.
more.
We sure David died in the Civil War and just
Maybe he just left. Maybe it was like, man, I gotta get out of here.
it's like, David, where are you? He's like, I'm dead. Got on his horse and got out of town.
Her also saying that she regretted marrying him. Like it was 8 years.
Next up is modern tailors.
We talked about Taylor Swift last time, but since the last time, Taylor Swift dropped her new album,
Okay.
and it's really bad.
Oh.
That's the only thing I know about it.
I've only heard people talking about how bad it is.
Can we just have a recurring bit where we shit talk Taylor Swift?
Apparently, I mean, there's not many other modern tailors that do anything. Taylor Lautner, I don't know what he's up to.
There was a bunch of videos before the album came out of like predicting what Taylor Swift's album is going to sound like, and they were 100% correct. It's giving, I don't know if you guys know the artist JoJo Siwa, but it
No.
is giving JoJo Siwa in her, most recent era.
I've heard of her. I don't know if I've heard any of her music.
You know what? It's okay. We can only expect you to know so much.
Sure, yeah.
You're in charge of the old people things, the research,
Damn.
and I'll keep you young with the modern stuff going on.
Wonderful. I love that.
Josh, you're the same age as Taylor Swift. What is Hannah talking about? Like, you were both born in, I'm pretty sure she was born in 1989. Thus, her album, 1989.
I was talking about JoJo Siwa, and JoJo Siwa is
Oh, I have no
like
idea who that is.
exactly. Exactly. She's like 22, probably 22. But yeah, Taylor Swift's album came out. It's really bad.
The only thing I've heard about the album is someone saying that they made a tweet saying that the album sucked and they didn't even receive a single death threat, which is like,
It's me. That's
damn.
That is hard to do when you're talking poorly about Taylor Swift, but
Right.
you know what? Even the Swifties can't defend her on this one.
I will
Crazy.
say, I do know someone who likes the new Taylor Swift album. I'm not
Really?
going to name names. I've also listened to it, and I don't understand what makes it bad or good. It just seems like staple indie pop music.
And everyone is allowed to have their opinions.
See, here's my issue with all this, like all these hot takes with Taylor Swift. All her music is like shallow. Why are we
Yeah.
acting like she was just like cutting edge, like super deep artist? Her ability to make something that gets stuck in your head and versatility seems to be her more.
You heard it here first, folks. We're taking a stand on Taylor Swift.
I just feel like leave her alone. Her music is shallow. She's like, look at the lyrics. It's like, this boy, he's cute, we're in love. That's it.
There's a line that's like, "Did you girl boss too close to the sun?" Like, it's very like buzzwordy AI. It sounds AI generated.
Huh. But did you girl boss too close to the sun? It is really a philosophical question if you think about it.
I mean, sure. You could say that.
Taylor Swift really makes the thinking woman's music.
Yeah, have you thought that maybe everybody's an idiot and they just don't get it?
I've got a modern Taylor.
Okay.
I'd like to name Josh Naylor as an honorary Taylor. He's the Mariners' first baseman.
I accept.
Just
He's
because
in.
his name is almost exactly my name, but as though I very quickly needed to come up with a fake name.
Okay, I accept him. He's in if he wants in, as far as I'm concerned. Plus, like, if he wants in, I'm not telling him no. He looks angry sometimes.
So yes, he's an honorary Taylor, but did he do something? What is this modern?
Oh no, he's just really good.
He's a good baseball player.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure, I guess that's all you need, really.
Yeah, I mean, come on. A lot of us Taylors aren't doing anything, so we got to not only take what we can get, we got to take some people that are technically not Taylors.
Yeah, not only take what we can get, take what we can't.
Take things that were explicitly not us. All right. So next we're gonna do a anecdote about our dad.
I have a dad anecdote I can share.
Okay.
Wonderful.
This is one of my favorite dad stories that I love to tell people when I'm trying to explain who my dad is as a person. So there was a Christmas one year when we all got together for the first time in like years. And with 6 siblings, we all live in different places. It's hard to get us all together. But there was one Christmas, we all went to Chicago. And, we're all in the airport, me, Luke, Zelly, mom, dad, and they tell dad, they're like, "Hey, you gotta take all the metal out of your pockets." And dad goes, "All right." And he starts pulling gold coins out of his pockets like a leprechaun. I go, "Dad, why do you have all your gold with you?" And he goes, "Well, what if the banks crash while we're gone?" Because my father believes that when the banks crash and the world ends, gold will be the only way to get through the apocalypse.
People love gold.
People love their gold.
We were raised by Ron Swanson.
All right, guys, I'm feeling incredibly nauseous, so let's
Oh,
head
no.
to
Why are you
the
nauseous?
It's my birthday weekend, and I've been on my birthday bender, so
Oh, okay.
That do it.
and I have been getting my hangovers. In the morning, I'll usually be fine, but towards the end of the day is usually when I start to feel a little hungover, so
Yeah.
it's hitting me now.
Oh, I hate that. I'd rather get it like when I wake up and then start to feel better.
Exactly, but no, I feel good. It's good for, like, classes, like, I can get through my classes and feel fine, but then I get home and I can't do homework because I feel like crap.
Well, have a little dram. That'll help. A little hair of the dog.
Oh, yeah, a little hair. It's so funny you say that because I just found out what a hair of the dog was this week.
Oh, really? Like what the
Yeah.
expression is?
Yeah, I just heard that expression for the first time this week.
Oh,
I have a quick fan shout out that was sent in by friend of the show, Mango Habanero. I work with a guy named Taylor. He's a real cool guy, and I like working with him. Thank you, Mango Habanero. If you are a tailor, if you have a tailor in your life, if you feel like a tailor, if you work as a tailor, anything that you want to send us, you can send it to TheTaylorMadePod at gmail.com.
That's the best first fan submission I could have possibly asked
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
It had
no,
everything you
solid.
want. You have who the tailor is, how you feel about the tailor, and end it.
Pure compliment without revealing anything about this person whatsoever beyond the
Yeah.
name.
That's how you protect privacy.
Yeah, we'll sign off the same way we sign off every time. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you guys for listening.
This has been the Tailor Made Pod. Thank you for listening.
Yes.
Yep, thanks for coming.
Yeah, you did it.
That's all,
See you next
folks.
time.